Hello and welcome to All Things Indie, the channel where I tell you a little about the indie games that have caught my attention, showcase their trailers, and give you all the information you need to follow, wishlist, buy and download these titles. With that, I'd like to welcome you to the very first All Things Indie video, and we're kicking things off with 4 indie games that you can support on Kickstarter right now. Aeternum Vale is an atmospheric and melodic 2D pixel art adventure through a strange, uncharted world. Let's take a look. The Kickstarter for Aeternum Vale ends September 13th, 2020, which is only a few days away, so let's help make this game a reality. In the meantime, you can follow the developer on Twitter under @SerdandBoris. Spaceflux is an online arena shooter with fractal worlds. Prepare to have your mind blown as you battle your way through endless looping levels and fully destructible maps. Spaceflux's Kickstarter ends September 29th, 2020, and it has already hit its goal. You can wishlist the game now on Steam and follow @Spaceflux1 on Twitter to stay up to date with development. Horror Grease is a competitive top-down shooter which mixes arcade-like game mechanics with traditional shooter gameplay. With 10 mutants and 180 weapons to choose from, there's more than enough to sink your teeth into. Hovergrease's Kickstarter ends next month on October 6th. Before that, you can follow them on Twitter under @Hovergrease. Haiku the Robot is an upcoming 2D Metroidvania. Explore a land full of adorable robots, hidden secrets, and evil virus-infected machines.
Hi, I'm Jordan, and I'm the creator of Haiku the Robot. I'm the solo developer doing all of the art, animation, and programming. I started about a year ago and I had no prior knowledge of how to code or how to program. I had never touched a piece of code in my life. So for the last year, I spent pretty much all my free time learning how to make a bunch of smaller games while keeping Haiku in the back of my mind and at the center of my heart. Getting into game development has changed my life. From the very first time I hopped into Unity, I fell in love with game development immediately. I know it sounds corny, but it really feels like I found my calling. Just like most of you, I currently work a 9-to-5 job, so it doesn't leave me with as much time as I'd like to create Haiku and his wonderful world. Yet I'm still very proud of myself and how far I've come in just 1 year. After getting loads of positive feedback on social media, I decided that I would give Kickstarter a go and try to make this passion project become my full-time job. With your help, this would really be a dream come true. Haiku the Robot is a Metroidvania at heart, so expect a world full of unexplored areas, teeming with different enemies and environments. To collect different abilities and power-ups that will help you reach these new areas, a few crazy boss fights, dead human remains, and an exciting story inspired by The Matrix and The Legend of Zelda. Most of the groundwork for the game is done. This includes core mechanics, abilities, and storyline. What's left to build is more of Haiku's charming world, to create more enemies, and to add extra content for you to explore and enjoy. For the longest time, I've always dreamed of making my very own video game, and to be honest, I still can't believe that I'm doing it. If you like what you see, I'd be grateful for your support and for making this dream become a reality, so thank you.
Haiku's Kickstarter launched just 2 days ago, and on top of this, a playable demo has been released, so try it for yourself. You can follow the developer on Twitter under @MrMorrisGames. That rounds up my pick of 4 indie games currently available on Kickstarter, and you can find all the links in the description down below. Hit subscribe if you liked what you saw, and I'll be back same time next week with all things indie.